Actually, we do not know why our chef eats the already weighed chocolate. We have no hypothesis stated about this observation from the input or process analysis, and we have no data about this fact. But we can switch from a statistical to a causal rational analysis to identify the root causes. This could be done, for example, with the Ishikawa diagram or a mind map and a cascading series of why questions. I will do this within a sequence of differentiation and explanation in a hierarchical problem-cause structure. This mapping can integrate the statistical and causal rational analysis and thus demonstrate our path of analysis from a problem to its root cause. We started the analysis with the problem, cookie tastes bad. In the first hypothesis, we tested our different cookie types and focused on the chocolate cookies because our customer rated their taste worse than the taste of vanilla cookies. If you don't have data here, simply ask your experts which cookie type has the worst taste. With the test of the second hypothesis, we found out that the amount of chocolate in the chocolate cookies determines their taste. If you don't have data available here, then simply ask why, as we will do it for the next levels in the problem-cause hierarchy. In the third hypothesis, we were not really surprised that the cookies from which our chef had eaten the already weighed chocolate tasted worse than those cookies where she did not eat the chocolate. Now we need to again causally explain why our chef eats chocolate from the already weighed ingredients. Unfortunately, we do not have any data which we could relate. No data about influences which might strongly relate to the actual amount of chocolate in a cookie. In practice, it very often happens that no data for the hierarchical lower levels of the problem-cause tree are available. Thus, we have to leave the statistics and to switch to a pure causal rational analysis. But I'm sure the case is clear, and that you and your team would also find the root causes of this problem. I found three major causes. The chef likes to nibble chocolate, the chef wants to test the quality of chocolate, and the chef thinks the time is right for a test. I completed the causal hierarchy on the next level, and I stopped to further branching the tree when I reach unchangeable or historically evolved facts of reality, like to nibble chocolate is a basic need for little chefs, or quality of chocolate is a determination of customer satisfaction. The third cause on the second level was that our chef might think that the time is right for a test of chocolate. To find the cause for this assumption, I again ask why. One answer might be that the chef has too few opportunities to eat chocolate. Why? Because a manager forbids her to eat too much chocolate. You can see that we progress to the root causes by a cascade of why questions. Sometimes it is useful to specify the logical links between the causes of the same level. The causes the chef likes to nibble chocolate and the chef wants to test the quality of chocolate are linked with a logical OR. This means that both causes can occur alternatively or in parallel to explain the loss of chocolate. If causes are linked with a logical OR, then both causes have to be eliminated to eliminate the problem. The causes chef wants to test the quality of chocolate and chef thinks the time is right for a test are linked with a logical AND. If causes are linked with a logical AND, only one of them needs to be eliminated. We stop our analysis here because we think we found about 80% of the root causes of the problem. To test the plausibility of our causal chain, we go the path back bottom up with a sequence of if-then statements, like this. If the manager forbids our chef to eat too much chocolate, then the chef has too few opportunities to test chocolate. Does this make sense to you? Then let us continue. If the chef has too few opportunities to test the chocolate, then our chef might think the time is right for a test. And if our chef thinks the time is right for a test, and our chef wants to test the quality of chocolate, then the chef eats the already weighed chocolate. We can continue this check for our analysis up to the problem and repeat it for every branch. This check can help to identify gaps in the cause chain and implausible reasoning. Let me give you an example. If I arrive too late to a meeting, problem, Rainer arrival too late, I could argue that this happens because I do not have a red Ferrari. This sounds somehow plausible, but if we turn this statement, if I have no red Ferrari, then I arrive too late, you can immediately recognize that this conclusion is wrong. To which category is the red Ferrari related in the process problem-solving model? Let me give you another example. Why were the cookies delivered too early? Because our chef does not use an electronic calendar. To which category does the electronic calendar belong in the model? Is it a cause? No. The Ferrari and the electric calendar are both solutions which are not in place until now. The statements express that a problem occurs because a solution is not yet implemented. And this is nonsense. I experienced many workshops with this type of reasoning. And then a red Ferrari was bought and they still arrived too late to their meetings. This is one of the biggest errors and challenges for you in every cause and effect analysis. People do often not describe what is the case, but what is not yet the case. And I can understand this because it is difficult to observe the world and to describe it as it is. And people tend to transfer the successful analysis of simple and transparent problems also to the difficult and intransparent problems. We argue that we are hungry because we did not eat anything for a certain time, and thus we turn our supposed cause upside down to find the solution. Eat something. And this of course solves the problem. But for the analysis of intransparent problems, it is crucial to find the causes and not to invent solutions which are not in place. Be careful to do this, otherwise you will soon also have a red Ferrari. And there are lots of Ferraris in our companies. And with my red Ferrari I still get too late out of bed, and our chef Wanda will still tear off several calendar sheets at the same day. The real root causes, the things that in fact happened, play a major role in the root cause analysis. They are the anchor points for solutions. The task in the following improve phase will be to either eliminate, adjust or circumvent them, sometimes also by turning them upside down. Please note that the presented analysis strategy combines focusing by differentiation and analyzing of causal relations, as well as quantitative statistical and qualitative logical reasoning to identify the root causes.